Good morning, YouTubers. T-Square with T-Square Talk. Have I got a great video for you guys today? I actually have like 4 great videos for you guys, but we can only do one. And the other ones were all great topics, and we'll probably be doing them very soon. I had someone ask me about the Sigma, would like to understand a little bit more how that works. They're on the fence of buying one and asked if I could do one. I said I will do up a video. Another video was about why so many people are just uneducated when it comes to money. I did a short today that, nice clothes. It impresses broke people. Nice cars impress broke people. All the different things that all seem to just impress broke people. You got all these people flaunting stuff and they don't even have any net worth, really. They're in debt. And I find that so comical, but it pushes other people to follow suit. And then you hear stuff about, oh, you don't have to worry about it. You just have to know how to finance it. And so they finance more debt. So it's something I want to talk about. But I ended up choosing one of the videos today, ideas, based on a comment that I had received today. And it kind of irked me a little bit, I'll be honest. Slightly, not enough to like, oh, I'm all tizzied up, because I know I'm right on it, and I'm sure most of you guys know that it's right too. So the comment basically talked about, there's no such thing as a petrodollar. There never was, there never is. And we didn't lose nothing because there never was nothing. You heard that from another YouTuber. Go watch such and such a channel and he'll say the same thing. And it was kind of comical too, because I actually watched the channel that he had referenced. And I like the channel, even though they're not really pro-silver. They're more pro-gold, but I still like the channel. I went on, I had to go through to figure out which video it was, because we know the petrodollar kind of ended on the 9th. And, the comment also said that, a lot of people are just blown it out of proportion. And then when I actually found the video that he was referencing to me, I watched it and literally taken notes of every word that he said. I mean, I'm on top of par. And it was a good video. And he's right in the sense of there are people that are going to blow stuff out of proportion. Kind of like the petrodollar. I mean, a lot of people thought the world was going to come to an end on the 9th. A lot of people asked me why I didn't do a video on it sooner. And the main reason I didn't do a video on it sooner was I didn't think it would be the end of the world, but I do think it was a serious blow. Now, in his video, he commented about the petrodollar, but he said he hadn't heard it on any news networks yet, and therefore we're not really going to talk about nonsense. That's maybe not nonsense, but we're not going to talk about it yet because it's not a main priority right this minute. If they're not talking about it, who knows? But then he referenced another story that was proven false. And I found that kind of comical too, because I had heard that story, but I hadn't been able to look up anything. The petrodollar, it especially irks me when people say there's no such thing as petrodollar, because the Prince of Saudi Arabia came out and point blank said, we're not renewing the contract. We're not going to renew it. Now you can buy oil in any currency. What does that mean? What is he not renewing unless it existed? Now, mainstream media does not want to tell you a whole lot about this. They're certainly not going to bring it up and talk. They're not going to talk about it on mainstream media that much. However, some mainstream media has mentioned it, but they mentioned it in a different way. They didn't mention it in that aspect the way we talk about it. We talk about it as the petrodollar is winding down because they didn't renew the contract. It's less use for the dollar. Less use for the dollar means less need for countries to hold dollars, means more dollars are going to come back to the U.S. Now, with that being said, how did the news talk about it? Well, the news talked about it in terms of, well, if they're not going to do that for us, they're obviously not really our friend. And what kind of friend are they? Why would we protect them then? The next time they need help from us, let's not help them. Here's the thing. Saudi Arabia produces a lot of oil. And now they have a lot of powerful friends. The U.S. was a powerful friend, and we still kind of are a powerful friend. However, now they have other powerful friends. Now, is Russia or China as powerful as the United States? No, I don't think they are, personally. As a whole, you put all these countries together, then I would say yes, they're more powerful. But one-on-one, I'm going to say one-on-one, the U.S. is the most powerful military in the world. Now, I'm going to get to where I'm going in terms of gold and silver here in just a minute. So, and if you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to take a minute, hit that thumbs up button, help me out. I sincerely ask that, and it's a huge help if you hit the thumbs up, because I've noticed that videos that don't go with mainstream tend to not get big views. I've actually been tracking that. When I do a video that lines up with what YouTube wants me to talk about, yes, we actually have in our YouTube app, us that have YouTube channels, if we talk about specific topics, it will be something that's favored by YouTube. If we go against them, it's not as favored. Some people know that. Some people don't know how to track that data. Case in point, right now they want me to talk a lot about what stocks are good investments. What stocks would be a good investment for you, why the stock market is going to continue to go up, why mining stocks are good investments. That's the hot topic right now that they want us talking about. And in return, we get more views because they show it to more people. Now, I'm totally against that, although I've thought about doing a little trickery video on that topic, just to kind of get it, see if the title would get big hits. Even though I'm against it, I wouldn't talk about a good stock because I don't think there are good stocks right now, really. I want to stay away from the stock market as much as I can. Why? I think it's overpriced. I think it's overvalued. I think everything's being manipulated. I think it's crazy how much stuff is being manipulated right now. And a lot of people don't believe that. Mainstream especially don't believe that. But they look at gold and silver, and you see gold and silver get beat down right now. I ain't worried about it. I'm not worried about it. I told you guys, in my personal opinion, we were going to see a pullback by the end of the month, and it was going to be a little harsh, and that's exactly what we're seeing now. We are now in the $28 range. I'm still expecting one more good down day, especially if last night, because I'm filming this video at like 10 o'clock at night, we haven't seen any drastic pull-ups yet. So I'm expecting that over the course of the night, it will probably continue just to kind of go sideways, maybe, I'm hoping. And then either today, tomorrow, or by Friday, we will see another good beatdown, which will be my final and last buying opportunity, in my personal opinion. The thing that I don't like is the premiums at a lot of companies have gone up. What you could have gotten for a $1.99 premium is now $2.50 premium, which may not seem like much. It's only a 50-cent jump. However, it was actually $2.49, so that's the 50-cent jump. But however, with that being said, I worry that we'll see maybe another $1 drop, but then they'll jump the premiums another 50 cents. So you're turning essentially a $2 drop into really only a $1 reduction in price. Now, I'm still trying to get some silver under my belt under $30. I would like to get some stuff. If I can do that, I will definitely be looking. But I'm picking up stuff where I can and when I can. And back on continuing on, you know, like I said, mainstream media is not going to tell you all the information. You know, a lot of people, I hear the comments, the negative comments about, oh, your tinfoil hat's on a little too tight and conspiracy. You know, a lot of these conspiracies are not stuff they talk about on mainstream media. They don't want the word getting out. So the whole truth about the whole petrodollar, it's not being talked about on mainstream media for a reason. Now, if someone doesn't believe that, well, then maybe they need to do a little more research for themselves. You know, I have a belief that we do have weather modification. I have a belief that there is chemtrails. I have a lot of beliefs and stuff that they will tell you, nah, it's myth. And then later on, you find reports, or they declassify reports of different types of stuff. Once they declassify reports on this stuff, then you find out the truth. And I don't want this to get into a conspiracy video. Like I said, if you don't believe that there was ever such thing as a petrodollar agreement, you can call it whatever you want. The nickname on it is a petrodollar agreement. The agreement was they would get dollars and they would reinvest those dollars back into their essentially weapons and different stuff. And it was a great deal. However, now they don't feel that the U.S. can protect them after what happened recently in Afghanistan. And now I'm hitting some trigger topics, I'm sure. So this video ain't getting seen by anybody. But it don't matter. I mean, it is what it is. If you hit the thumbs up, I'm going to know for sure, because if I get 100 thumbs up buttons, typically when you look back in views, 100 thumbs up translates to over 1,000 views on a video. That means you need at least 10% to get more views, to get YouTube to show it to more people. So if I see the 100 people that watch me every day hit the thumbs up button on this video specifically, and then all of a sudden it doesn't really take off, then I'm going to know. And you guys will know too, and you can look at it and see. But I'm saying some trigger topics that I think, the algorithm don't like. I hate to say it. And just saying that, I think that they know that I'm hitting it, and it's okay. Like I said, because firmly, the petrodollar, it is gone. And I got a kick out of it too, because when I rebutted to the guy and I started putting facts down, all of a sudden he deleted his comment and deleted the whole, it all was gone. And I was like, what? What does that mean? And then I started looking, and then I went back on a second account and it was gone. So, some people, they're in the dark. They don't understand what's going on. And I'll be honest, like I said, there are YouTubers that are going to say the world's going to come to an end when this happens. It's a great click and stuff, but it's a slow road. The destruction of the dollar, the pullback of the dollar does not happen overnight. Is it happening? It's happening because more and more people are getting scared. They're getting away from the dollar. More countries are. Prices are continuing to go up. Right now you should actually, I would think, be seeing prices come down. Why? Because we got a big election coming up. And with an election coming up, they want prices to come down to look good. But yet you're seeing oil spike. You're seeing gold and silver come down, yes, but why is it coming down? Well, look at the paper contracts that are being traded. A lot more short positions are coming in on silver and some on gold. Gold, not as much, because it's hard to take down a $2,340 metal. It's not that hard to take down a $30 metal. And now 29 and 28, and who knows? I don't think we'll see 27, because once the new month comes, that's essentially kind of the end of the game. We'll see another pullback right after that, I believe. People that have been watching the channel for a while, I'm sure they've been tracking what I say. They've been watching the videos and they've been looking. I can tell you right now, any channel that I watch, I will write down little tidbits of information. Oh, this guy said this mining stock is going to go up. He thinks it's a great investment. I'm going to write it down. I'm going to write down his name. We'll say T-Square Talk, and then we'll say whatever the stock is. Okay. I don't talk about stocks, but I just use that as an example. Maybe I don't want to target someone's name and have them be all of a sudden butthurt that I said something. So I'll use me. I mean, if I say something and I'm wrong all the time, then that might make people wonder what's going on. You see some of these channels too that they get huge sponsor deals from big metals companies. They have incentive to scare you. I'm not trying to scare you. When I tell you silver's going up, in my opinion, that's factual. I mean, yeah, I have to say it's my opinion, but I'm basing that off of something. Or if I say it's going down, I'm basing it off something. Do I think that silver's going to go down? Yes. Do I think silver's a bad investment right now because it's going to go down? No. I just think in the short run, we're going to see it inch a little lower. But we're pretty much, I believe, at the new bottom. We might see $27, but come the new month, I think we're going to see a big pop at the end of the month. And at that point, will it be the end of the world? No. You just might end up paying a little more. I'm certainly glad that I didn't buy as much at 30 And I waited because now, I might save $1, maybe $2, which I'll be honest, it's not a big deal that I save $1 or $2 in the grand scheme of things. In 25 years from now, even in 5 years from now, the fact that I save $1 an ounce, if I pick up a 200-ounce order, let's say, $2 is only $400. So if I save $1 an ounce, it's $200. I save $2 an ounce, it's $400. It's not going to matter when silver is at $50, $60. And someone out there probably might be laughing, rushing to the keyboard, saying we'll never see $100 silver or $50, $60 silver or whatever. But I believe we will. And I believe it's coming faster than people think, but it's not going to happen overnight. At the beginning of this year, silver was at $22. You can look at a 6-month chart, see what the price was 6 months ago. We had $22. Did it jump high? Yeah, it jumped all the way to $32.50. Is that really high? Well, for the way the market was, yes, it left a lot of room for people to sell their paper positions and take profits. But with that being said, is it high in terms of the price, what it's worth? No, I don't think it is. I think silver is going to continue to climb higher, but if you can buy the dips, then I would rather buy a dip as opposed to a full price if I can avoid it. I told you guys from the beginning, one, you don't see me advertising for companies for a reason. Why? I don't want my opinion to be biased. I don't want my opinion to be tainted because let's be honest, when you start accepting free money or free silver or free whatever, I had a company say, if you can recommend people, for the people that buy, we'll give you so much silver or we'll give you a kickback or whatever it was. I don't believe in that. And I know when I said that the first time when it happened, I didn't call the company out, but I did state I don't want any part of it. And I mentioned it, people called me a liar. I don't care. You know, I'm at the point when it comes to silver, I do silver for me. I make the YouTube videos to hopefully educate people in what I believe in and help them get in a better position. And yes, I do get a check from YouTube every month. Is it a big check? No. Does it buy me a small silver order every month? Yes, it does. So, you know, there's a reason why. People need to understand that when they watch these videos, look and see if there is a bias there. Are they pushing a company? Are they pushing a stock? Are they pushing a product? I'm not really pushing a product. I have asked people if they want to sign up for the membership. It's $1.99 a month, and I pretty much give it all back. You track out what YouTube lets us keep, $1.99 a month. We get about $1 of that a month. I've got 32 members. I give a free ounce, and I ship it to people. 32 members be $64, $31 comes back to me. And I'm sorry, man, I'm half asleep. 64, 32. $32 comes back to me, and that basically pays for the ounce of silver and the shipping almost. But like I said, I'm doing it because I enjoy it. And I mean, here's the thing. When you do fun stuff like that, it comes in different ways. It comes back, so I don't worry about it. It just drives me nuts when people say something that is so blatant to be real, like the Petrodollar, that it's fake. When news stories have touched on it, but they're not going to tell you guys the importance of it. I'll tell you the importance of it. If the Petrodollar is no more, which it's not, they said they're no longer going to renew it, that means countries no longer have to use the dollar. They can use other currencies. If they can use other currencies, that's less, not total, demand on the dollar. Less demand on the dollar means the dollar will essentially lose value. Just like if everybody stopped today buying toilet paper would go down in price. It would have to because people wouldn't be using it. If all of a sudden everybody wanted a couple extra cases of toilet paper in their house, then you'd probably see the price go up, as we've seen during the whole cough. These are facts. None of this is just made up at a whim. And I know this video is not going to be popular for some people. That's why I asked you guys, my loyal subscribers on this one, hit the thumbs up button so I can see what the algorithm does. I'm curious. Because I'm not a fan of stocks right now. I'm pro gold and silver. I think the dollar is taking a big hit, even though we're not seeing it in the DXY chart like we've said before. With that being said, I have to wrap up because my camera shuts off at right around 20 minutes. I thank you all for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. I don't like the videos to get too long anyway. So please, thank you all for watching. And if you're not subscribed and you want to help me out, hit that subscribe button. Probably not my most enjoyable video, but I do try to do a lot of factual videos for you guys. Thank you all for watching. I will see you guys again on T-Square Talk. You guys take care. Have a great day. Take care, buddy. Bye-bye. Oh, keep an eye on the silver price. I'm hoping we're going to see another dip tomorrow. Well, today for you guys. I'm hoping we're going to see another dip because I'm watching. I'll probably go live if I see it. Just do a quick little live shot. Check the silver price. That way you guys can put your order in. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.